Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel, 808 Gamer. Part 2 of my Harvest Moon on the Game Boy Color playthrough. Alright, so it's the 3rd of spring. Let's continue on what we're doing. So first things first, before we water the crops, I'll show you guys this little trick with the rock here. So if you ever plant something and you didn't want it there, you can either use the hole or you can use a rock to reset it, just like that. Which is why I normally keep a rock laying around in case I make a mistake. So as I mentioned in the first video, this game constantly saves, so there's no way to go back. Alright, so let's take care of our little daily mushroom feed here. Alright, so let's go water these crops. So I figured out I was messing with this epilogue Game Boy Player program, and I figured out that, so I'm using the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller to play this on my computer. And the program that's playing this game right now from Epilogue recognizes the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. But to make it one step better, they actually have a mapping feature. So what I did was I remapped the start and select buttons. Instead of being the plus and minus button on the Switch controller, they're now the X and Y buttons. So it makes the gameplay a little bit smoother for me. But it's such a neat feature. I didn't expect them to be able to map buttons on a official controller. But yeah, it's a neat feature. And it maps it to the Game Boy Advance controller. And it uses the Game Boy Advance as the base. So you got your A, B, your left, right, and your select start. So being the Game Boy Advance only has 2 buttons, A and B, and the Switch controller has 4. I mean, it's such a cool. Alright. You guys will notice this first few days take a while to get anything done, but oh man, see, I did it again. There you go. Let's go plant some of this grass before we go to bed. That way, by the time sorry, lost my train of thought. By the time we get our first chicken and cow, we should have enough fodder already harvested from the grass if we start planting the grass now. So eventually I think we're gonna have to get up to 4 plots of grass to buy our first chicken, and either 5 or 6 to get the first cow. So and the grass, it doesn't matter because you can plant the grass next to each other. You don't have to make any spacing. So alright, we're dancing already, which means it. Yep. Alright, so we're tired. Damn. Time for bed. Tomorrow will be fine. We don't have any animals yet, so we don't need to check that. Alright, see, sprouts already. Alright. Alright, so back again, let's do this thing with the mushrooms. Oh, here we go. There's our first power berry. Let's sell this, keep making our $300 every day. Get rid of that sickle for our water can. So as you guys can see, while it's in the seed, you can walk all over it and water. But when it comes here, when it starts sprouting, that's it. You can't walk on it. So this is why I got rid of that first, or at least one square of seeds. Finish watering these. There you see. That's how sensitive the hit boxes are. I was still technically in that square in front of it, but it missed. And I'm out 3 squares instead of 2. Right. So switch out the watering can for the grass seeds. Make sure we go back to that tool so we don't accidentally use the grass seeds and we're not intending to use it. And the good thing about the grass seeds is you don't have to water them. So Alright, so now that we have the hole, and we're here already, somewhere in this area here is another power berry. Which is why I chose to put my grass up here, because I knew I'd find that. And now we have 2 power berries. So I'm just going to continue here so we can plant our 3rd row of grass. So now we have the ability to plant 4 rows of grass. Yep. That should be enough to get us a chicken. Alright. We'll come in here and we check the flower pot. Whoa, it has a flower on it. That is your 2 power berries that we just got. So, alright, let's move on to the next day. Alright, so tomorrow it's gonna rain, which means we don't need to water tomorrow. Awesome. What day is it in game? Day 5. We already got 2 power berries. Nice. Alright, and we already got flowers. Alright, let's go water these things. I just wasted water. So it should be 3 shy now instead of 2 again. Yep. No water. Alright, so before I refill the water, let's move these pieces of material in here. Alright. So now that we got the first power berry from the harvest sprites, I normally continue feeding them until after we get the tool upgrades. So there's 2 tool upgrades that you can get from these guys. The sickle and the hammer. So we already planted our grass, we already got our crop started. So I'm just going to clear out this fencing area here while I kill some time in this day and clear a path, a better path to the water. At the same time, we need to build up that 100 material that's needed for the upgrade, first upgrade for the house. So again, these big stones take 6 hits with the regular hammer to get rid of, and only 1 once you upgrade. So I'm not going to get rid of them all right now, so I just take too much energy. Oh, another glitch. I'm just going to clear out what's here in the way, keeping me from going to that water. Oh, you can hear it, the rain. So tomorrow's going to be sunny. Yep, look at that rain. Oh, man. Of course that would be ready now. Alright, so turnips are ready for harvest. Finally start making some money off of our crops. You notice that the ground is dry, even though it's raining. Only non-fully grown crops will get watered by the rain. And if you plant seeds right now during the rain, it's not going to be watered, so you still have to water it. Alright, so turnips are gone. Alright, there's our 2 things of grass. See how much material we have in here. 66. Alright. Alright, let's go get our free $100. Do they say the same 2 or 3 different sentences throughout the game, other than when the event is activated? Since we're in here, let's change the hammer for the hole. Let's buy 2 more things of turnip seeds. They say they're not watered. I was hoping to use this time to go hunt for the other power berries, but maybe we can still make it. Alright, so the third power berry is straight south. Somewhere buried here. Oh, damn it, I forgot the hole. Of course I did. Alright. So being that we can just pick up and throw the grass, you don't really need the sickle, but yeah. Alright. There's our third power berry. And the fourth power berry is to the east. Alright, so this is the actual fence line. The other power berry is somewhere here. Oh, it's midnight already. Alright, we'll come back tomorrow. There's our farm. There's our 3 power berries. Alright, so today and tomorrow it'll be sunny, so we need the water. Alright, let's take care of that watering first. Alright, crops are watered. Harvest Sprite is fed. Let's go back down here and see if we can find that other power berry. So we are now on the southeast portion of the farm. There we go. So it's pops up random, from what I understand, but it's always in the same corners. No shipment. Oh, we forgot to do the mushroom thing. Damn. Alright. Let's not forget to give this guy the mushroom so we can upgrade our tools. Alright, so from the tool shed, we're going to head east to this other watering hole right here. So as I was saying earlier, don't be discouraged if it takes you quite a few times to dig up that power berry, because part of being a master rancher, you have to actually cultivate so many squares. There's our power berry. So the more you cultivate, it doesn't matter. Don't worry if it takes you a while to find the power berries, because that's part of one of the requirements for being a master rancher. And there are our 5 power berries. All 7 days. We haven't even gotten the horse yet, and we got all our power berries. Alright. So the rest of the power berries, you're going to need the pickaxe. And then you're going to have to wait until year 2 so your grandfather can upgrade your farm. So as big as you saw, that farm gets bigger. So, and that doesn't happen till the 30th of winter at the end of the year. So to become the master rancher, you're going to need to have 4 adult cows, 4 adult chickens, 1,600 pieces of soil cultivated, which is what I mentioned earlier with the hoe when you're searching for the power berries, so don't worry about it. You're going to need to ship 4,500 items. You're going to have your house upgraded to level 2. You have earned 65,536 gold. You need a happiness rating of 250, which is where all the cutscenes come into play. And you're going to need a minimum of 6 power berries. But you can only get 5 in the first year, so there's no way to make Master Rancher in year 1. So with that, we're going to end this video for now. And again, mahalo for coming to my channel, 808 Gamer. If you enjoy the content that I'm making, like and subscribe. And see you in the next video. Aloha.